Welcome back to the Two More Cast podcast. My name is Nick, and today we're going to talk about WKBF, or the Washington Kayak Bass Fishing League's fifth and final event of the season, which was at Banks Lake, which just so happens to be my favorite lake in the state. It's going to be awesome. This is also October is also the 1 year anniversary of the Two More Cast podcast. My goal was to reach 100 subscribers. We're like 11 short, man. So if you could like, follow, share, and all that stuff, man, leave a comment. That'd be awesome. We can meet our goal for the year, and that would be great. The Banks Lake event, this event here, will decide the Angler of the Year and the Rookie of the Year. And right now, Chris Williams is in the lead for both, which hasn't been done since 2022, and that was Brandon Wolf for the OKBF. It's quite a thing to do, man. Rookie of the Year and AOI. That's setting a statement for sure on how the rest of this career is going to go down. I mean, Brandon's still doing well too, right? Classic. Also, Trey Potts is in this event. He just came off the Oregon coast of the river, a river on the Oregon coast, the Umpqua River. And he's in this event as well, so pay attention to that as he goes for his second win in a row in two different states in 2 weeks. It's kind of a crazy ordeal there. When we get into the midday update, by 9:30 a.m., a total of 52 bass had been submitted to the Tourney X leaderboard, and 6 limits were already posted. That's kind of a wild one for sure, man. Longtime WKBF competitor Patrick Kelly was in first place with an 84 1/4 inches, man. 84 inches already at 9 in the morning. That is a good deal. And Zach Kahn was just behind him with 81 1/2. And Trey Potts, last weekend's OKBF Tour event winner, was sitting in third place, a total of 78 1/2 inches. It's definitely coming down to the wire. It's going to be a nail biter. We will see, man. Stay tuned. Zach Kahn would win the Big Bass Pot with a 19 1/4 inch largemouth. Zach has won the Big Pot Pass twice in 2023 and now has another to add to his stats. It's an impressive thing to do. A lot of people go their whole time without fishing, catching the big fish, being only one person per event's winning that. And he would take home a check for $256 and a $100 gift card from Three Rivers Tackle. Not a bad weekend to catching fish. Now we're getting to the final results of this event. Banks Lake was an absolute slugfest. 27 competitors submitted a total of 158 bass. That's insane. 19 anglers had caught a 5-fish limit. The early fall bite was on fire, dude. They couldn't have picked a better spot for this tournament, man, for that weekend. That was amazing. There's a lot of fish. And Chris Williams would catch a 5-fish limit for a total of 78 inches, and that would be more than enough to earn the WKBF Tour Series AOI and the ROI. He did it, man. Congrats to him for winning both. Again, that's a feat for sure. Not easy to do at all. He would win 2 events in his rookie season, I believe, in a row, and one of them was the KFNW event, which is all 3 series in one spot. So he's on a roll, man. It's a good season. We're going to talk to him next week. I believe so. That'll post in a week or so. Yeah, congrats to him for sure. And then Dan Walker had 2 kickers on the board that would boost him up to 9th place with 78 inches. David would win the tiebreaker with 18 1/4 inch smallmouth. Congratulations, Dan, for finishing the top 10 for the 40th time, according to the Tourney X stats. Top 10s, 40 of them. Dude, that's a lot of tournaments, man. He's been getting it done for a long time. Long time. And then Eddie French would finish in 8th place with a total of 79 3/4 inches. His largest was a 17 1/2 smallmouth. Consistency would pay off, and he would finish as the Anglo-I first runner-up and is now qualified for the KFNW Kayak Bass Classic, which takes place in this month, next week, I think, a couple weeks. The 12th and 13th of October. Not a bad deal at all, man. Congrats to Eddie on his impressive season, man. That's not easy to do either. Kind of did it quietly, too. Consistency, man, it's the, get you where you need to be. Joshua Duggar would finish in 7th place, and that would be his best finish of the season. He caught a total of 80 3/4 inches, over the 80-inch mark still, man. That's awesome. And Chris Glover would finish in 6th place with a total of 81 1/2 inches. Hong Long made it in the top 5. He caught 2 giant bass over 18 inches, a smallie and a largie. That's pretty wild there, dude. And one of his fish, man, looks like it's smiling in its pictures. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy and tripping. But I saw a smile. Looks like a smile to me. I'll post that picture right now. Robert Motherwell would catch 83 3/4 inches and would finish the day in 4th place. 4th through 10th place, man, it was a tight race. Only 5 inches separated those guys. This event was good, man. You start catching all these fish. Things will happen on the leaderboard for sure, man. Now we're going to get into the top 3, where Zach Kahn with that 19 1/4 inch big bass would catapult him into 3rd place with a total of 83 3/4 inches, just an inch shy at 1st place, man. Again, another close ordeal. He would take home another $240, bringing his total to $596, including that big bass payout. It's not a bad day of fishing either, man, for sure. And then Patrick Kelly caught 3 smallmouth over 17 inches, bringing his total to 84 3/4 of an inch. He would win a total of $721, and with his third place finish, Patrick would take third place in the WKBF AOI Tour Event Series and qualify for the KFNW Kayak Bass Classic. Congrats. And then Trey Potts would do it again. This is the second tournament in a row. He won last weekend's OKBF Lower Umpqua River event, and he just won the WKBF event as well. The Banks Lake deal. That's not. Man, that's crazy, man. Two in a row. Two in a row is hard to do. Although Chris Williams has done it, and Trey Potts have both done it this year, but still, like, man, it's not. It's not easy to do. Two in a row. Winning two is hard. Oh, that's happened too. Michael Jarvis, he's won two this year. Yeah, it's possible. Two in a row. Two winning. I mean, winning is hard these days. These guys are all hammers. They all know what they're doing. That's for sure, man. This event would end in a tiebreaker, and Trey's largest bass was an 18-inch smallmouth, just a quarter inch larger than second place. But it would be what he needed to win, just a quarter of an inch, man. That's crazy. And Trey would take home another big check, this time for $1,443. Congrats to him, man. I think I've already posted the interview. Yeah, I posted the interview on Wednesday. This will come out Friday, so yeah. And that'll wrap up the WKBF Tour Series events. They still got the KFNW Kayak Bass Classic coming up in a couple weeks. It's going to be interesting to watch for sure, man. Yeah, this was an awesome season, full of twists and turns. I mean, at least according to my predictions I made at the beginning of the year, I don't think any of them came true. It's a good thing I don't gamble. Like, would have lost me for sure some money. 2025 is going to be even crazier, man. Make sure you check out the websites and Facebook page, WKBF, KFNW, the KFNW website, and get you all the information you need out there, man. Next season, you're not going to want to miss it, dude. It's just going to keep getting bigger and better. Prizes, better, for sure. I'd say Facebook's definitely probably got the most information on it. I would check with the Facebook. Yeah, that's going to do it. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TwoMoreCast, podcast. It's all the same on all those things. You post clips and stuff on the Instagram, videos, pictures, updates, just things, man. But that's going to do it for this one. Thanks.